Welcome back to Honey from the Word. Today's devotion is from Psalms chapter 9, verses 9 through 10. God is our refuge. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Have you ever been in a struggle where you needed more than a little cover, or you needed some kind of mobile protection, a shield, a fortress, and a nice warm blanket all in one? Have you ever felt like there were times when you needed a shelter, like when you got a speeding ticket and had to face your parents or your spouse? The first time your boss called you in on the carpet, the first real fight or disagreement that you had in your marriage, the last fight you got into in your marriage, when someone was fussing at you and it wasn't even your fault. We all need a shield, a shelter. We need our protective covers. We're looking for a way to feel safe. We're looking for a protective cover where we can go to feel secure, to feel assured and confident of our survival. We're looking for a fortress, a stronghold where our rescue can come from. But our problem is that we're looking for this shelter in the wrong place. We try to build a protective covering out of the wrong materials. We somehow feel that if we have acceptance, if we have accomplishments, and if we have finances, we are secure. We are protected. But the truth is obvious. We will still have troubles, and we will still have pain. Like a hot knife cutting through soft butter, the pain and problems and fears and doubts and despair of life cut right through our man-made protections. They can't stand up to the struggles of this world because they are of this world and of this world only. What we need is a shield, a fortress, a stronghold that is supernatural, that rust and moth can't harm. We need a refuge from above. We need a shelter that can't be penetrated. One of the most frequent and valuable images of God from the Psalms is the image of God as a refuge. What is a refuge? This isn't a word we use all that often in our everyday language. So let's look at the scriptures. Psalms 121, verse 1 and 2, I will lift my eyes to the hills, from whence comes my help. My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Proverbs 18 and 10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Psalms 37, 39, and 40. But the salvation of the righteous is from the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. And then Psalms 59, 16, and 7. But I will sing of your power. Yes, I will sing aloud of your mercy in the morning, for you have been my defense and refuge in the day of trouble. To you, O my strength, I will sing praises, for God is my defense and my God of mercy. You'll notice certain key thoughts in words like rock and fortress and deliverer. These are powerful words that are used throughout the Psalms to picture God as our refuge. In Psalms 34, 17 through 20, it reads, the righteous cry out, and the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to those who have a broken heart and saves such as have a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. He guards all his bones. Not one of them is broken. Let's read Psalms 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, even though the earth be removed, And though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though its waters roar and are troubled, though the mountains shake with its swelling, Selah, there is a river whose stream shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her just at the break of dawn. The nations raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Come, behold the works of the Lord, who has made desolations in the earth. He makes war cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and cuts the spear in two. He burns the chariot in the fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Regardless of what is happening in the world, note, there's no promise of prevention, only protection during the time that the earth may give way, the mountains fall, the waters roar, and the mountains quake. Verse 10, it says, be still and know that I am God. The New American Standard Bible says, cease striving and know that I am God. Eugene Peterson's The Message said, step out of the traffic. Take a long, loving look at me, your high God. Literally, the Hebrew here means to sink into, like you sink into his arms, rest in his arms. Isn't that a beautiful picture? So what do I do? How do I take refuge? First, talk to God about your hurts. Psalms 142 verses 1 and 2 says, I cry out to the Lord with my voice. With my voice to the Lord, I make my supplication. I pour out my complaint before him. I declare before him my trouble. Be candid. Say what you're really thinking and feeling. See, God's big enough. He can handle the truth. Be conscious. God is there with you, around you and among you. God dwells within his people. Sense his presence. See him there. If it helps, pull out an empty chair and visualize Jesus sitting with you as you share these hurts. He's actually much closer than that. But if it will help you, talk, try it. Be constant. Keep talking. God's listening. Don't stop. Sometimes it takes a while to release those burdens. We're so good at keeping that all pent up inside of us. It takes a great deal of work to cast these things where they belong onto Jesus. And second of all, trust God as your hero. Proverbs 3 and 5 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. When you get an opportunity, read through Psalms chapter 91. But today realize he is our refuge, someone we can go to during the times of difficulty that are in our life. May the Lord bless you this week as you call upon him who is our refuge.